I am the player that lets in the night. I am the feather stuffed into the pillow of justice. I am FenixDown, and this is Let's Play Darkwing Duck. Back during the days of the NES, and even a little bit during the Super Nintendo era, Capcom released various games based off of Disney properties. You know, popular games like Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers, The Little Mermaid, and probably their most popular game was DuckTales for the NES, which a couple years ago got a remastered edition with a full return of the voice actors from the TV show and everything, redone music. That was pretty sweet. But they also did this game, Darkwing Duck, based off of one of Disney's animated television shows. Basically follows the adventures of Drake Mallard, or his alter ego, Darkwing Duck, as he fights crime in the city of St. Canard, partnered up with Launchpad McQuack from DuckTales, and his adopted daughter Goslin. To learn more about how they all came together, you'll have to check out the pilot episode of the show. Check out the show in general, it's actually pretty good. It actually holds up pretty well compared to some of the shows I watched as a kid. But anyway, with that said, let's begin our adventures with Darkwing Duck. So we have Jay Gander Hooter here, the leader of Shush, one of those hidden secret crime-fighting organizations. I'm not sure what the abbreviation actually stands for, but once again, we need your help, Darkwing. A mysterious crime wave has swept over the city. We believe these crimes are the work of that secret criminal organization F.O.W.L. Again, I don't know exactly what that abbreviates as. It's kind of a reference to Spectre from James Bond, I think. You must put an end to their fiendish plans. Launchpad will brief you on with the details of your missions. Remember to collect all of the stolen diamonds and gold bars. So basically a little collectible things. Good luck, Darkwing. Don't quite remember how his voice goes. But basically, we're here on this little hub screen. We've got 3 different locations to choose from where one of the various villains from the Darkwing Duck TV series is running amok. I'm going to start off with the bridge. It's kind of, I usually just take it, whatever area I start off with on the screen, wherever the cursor is at, I usually just start there and just work my way over. So we got Quacker Jack and his henchmen are blocking the construction of the new bridge. You better stop him before someone gets hurt. Do you want to go there? Yes, let's go there. Let's get dangerous. So we're gonna fly. I forget what you call Darkwing's jet, but he is Darkwing Duck. Now, like with all Capcom 2D games, you basically do a lot of jumping and shooting in this game with Darkwing's gas gun. It's a Disney property, it's not an actual gun, he's shooting kind of balls of gas. But one thing you can do with Darkwing is you could jump and you can grab onto ledges that are above you, and then jump higher. If you duck down and press the jump button, you can drop down lower. You can also crouch and shoot lower enemies that you can't hit when you're standing upright. And you can also get gas power-ups. There are 3 different power-ups that the gas gun can receive. This is Thunder Gas. So you press select button and activate it. Fire, you'll shoot 2 beams diagonally from your position. So that could come in handy. We got these foul soldiers. Ooh, he dropped a 1-up. Okay, I'll take that hit for the 1-up. Get those Darkwing Duck dolls and you get an extra life. But these are Eggmen. They're basically the standard henchmen of F.O.W.L. They walk around with guns, but they never shoot for some reason. It's just there for show. They want to poke you with that little light bulb ending of it. And we got a 1-up here, and if you shoot certain places, there are 2 of these in every stage. These are bonus rounds, or bonus games, mini games. But they need help because a group of burglars have broken into the city's vault. And they've taken all the valuable items. And they drop some of the loot in their getaway. So we have to blast the containers and collect whatever we can before the time runs out. So I'm going to do these mini games at least a few times. And just try to collect whatever I can. Sorry, I gotta start focusing there for a second. Some of these capsules are empty. I'll go for the treasure here. And in classic fashion, we get to keep everything we drop, right? Or everything we collect. It's like, were these guys like flying in the air in like a helicopter or something when they robbed the bank? Alright, not too bad, not too bad. And that's how you'll rack up a high score if you do those mini games. again, I will showcase them at least for a little while, but eventually I'm going to stop collecting them, or stop entering them. I'll still showcase all their locations, just so you know. But eventually it's going to start, you know, it's not going to be quite so useful. I'll max out my gas guns, special reserves. Basically, you have a... Yeah, that guy just kind of dashed out there. But anyway, let's climb up this way. We got some bats to take care of. Blast those guys. Take out the Eggman. I think that's what they're called. Yeah, F.O.W.L, it's a lot of bird-related puns in the names of characters in this game and the show in general. I don't quite remember a whole lot about Quacker Jack. I didn't really watch any of the episodes recently with him in it. Ooh, that was close. That bat almost took me out. Alright, there we go. Now I want to drop down here. Take care of that guy. Duck down there, and I shoot over here, and we have the second mini-game in this level. But we found the burglar's hideout, so I guess we can get the rest of the stuff. So we have to block the capsules with our cape, and Goslin will help collect the items down below. Another thing I forgot to mention already, well, if you press up, you shield yourself with your cape, and you can use that to block certain projectiles and enemy attacks. It can come in handy. I don't use it a whole lot, but there are quite a few instances where that can help. Certain enemies will fire things at you, and like in this case here, you can use your the cape to break these capsules. If you fall down, you just get warped out of it. But alright, and every time you exit those things, you get sent back to the start of whatever checkpoint you're at. Alright, take care of that guy. Yeah, there are various things that you can grab onto in this game. So we got these little rope cable things. I could tell that they're still constructing this part of the bridge, although I don't see what the spikes are there for. It must be an addition that Quacker Jack added to it or something. But anyway, there's no more bonuses to worry about, so let's just head on over. Alright, here's where the cape comes in handy. You can block these daggers that this guy throws. Darkwing Duck's cape is quite good, and here we get heavy gas. I will demonstrate that in the upcoming boss fight. It comes in handy there. Yeah, this guy's... he's copying me with his cape tactics. There, we take that. Knife-throwing guy. And we got some enemy slugs. They're too short to hit when you're standing upright, so you have to duck in order to hit him. No pun intended. You can do the cape block when you jump, but in a lot of cases, other than the bonus rounds, I don't think that's that useful. I suppose if in select situations that can come in handy. Ah, nuts. So let's take out this last guy, and that doorway over there is where the boss awaits. So now it's time to do battle against Quacker Jack. What happens with Quacker Jack is that while his banana doll thing is dropping banana peels, he just runs around. If you land on the ground on the same level he is, he will jump to a different level and you have to chase after him. But with the heavy gas, what it does is it drops a ball of gas onto the ground that shoots a shockwave burst across the floor that hits all enemies, and we defeated Quacker Jack. That was easy enough. So that's one evil criminal down, and we had a job well done. So here's where we get to see what points we racked up. So alright, we got some extra lives. Not sure what the criteria for that was, but alright, now we get to choose our next stage, so let's go to the next one right here. And we have Wolfduck and his henchmen that are rampaging through the center of the city. But be careful, Wolfduck goes berserk when the moon comes out. You know, I don't remember Wolfduck even being in the cartoon series. I think he might just be a character that Capcom created for their own sake. I can't, you know, don't quote me on that for sure, but I honestly have the whole series on DVD, but I haven't, like, watched all the episodes yet. So I mean, I could be wrong. I mean, there are some supernatural characters in the TV show at certain points, but I don't remember Wolfduck. But anyway, let's go to the center of the city. We'll do this episode, then we'll call it a day for today's episode. We're flying very slowly into the center of the city. I am Darkwing Duck. You want to watch where you walk in this one because we have these guys. I believe they're called firebugs for some reason. If you jump up here, and already we found our first hidden secret bonus round of the game, or this stage. So once again, they are dropping loot. They're just the two different mini games. So let's see how well we do this time. Collect the gold bars and the diamonds. Yeah, I'm using the USB controller, the NES style controller that I used during my Legend of Zelda Let's Play of the original NES Legend of Zelda. So the directional pad isn't the best. It kind of sticks a little bit, and I'm kind of accidentally pressing up when I don't mean to. Alright, not too bad. We got a decent haul. So we got these firebugs. If you leave them alone for too long, they will shoot fireballs. You can't hurt them when it's just their head sticking up, unless maybe no. Even if you duck, you can't shoot underneath their helmets. Let's roll on these, and we got these bomb dropper guys. Yeah, they can be a pain. And here we have the third different power-up, the arrow gas. I will demonstrate that shortly. Yeah, the enemies have a pretty high respawn rate in this game. Want to watch out for the banana peels. I'm surprised we didn't see any of those in Quacker Jack stage, considering he's kind of the Joker-esque character in this game. Or, well, Darkwing Duck in general. And I guess his puppet guide kind of did that himself, so I guess that works. You know, I don't need that power-up, that first aid kit. I'll just ignore these guys. Do not bother getting that thunder gas. The arrow gas is far more useful. In fact, I'll probably be sticking with the arrow gas for the majority of this game. Most of the enemies, most of the bosses, I just use Darkwing's regular gas gun blast to beat. Quacker Jack was kind of an exception because the heavy gas is just so useful against him. We have some new enemy here. I forget what this guy's name is, but he's basically a sneezing turtle. I'm not sure if he's just cold or if he's allergic to ducks. Either way, that's kind of unfortunate. Alright, I'll take care of this one real quick. Sometimes you can get 3 shots in on him before he gets his shell back. I'm gonna switch over to my arrow blast. Oops. Alright, here we go. You jump on it, you create a platform. I'm gonna drop down here and open up the last bonus stage in this level. So once again, we have to block the capsules with our cape. Yeah, you can't block the turtle shell with your cape, it's too big. You'd be surprised the things you can block with your cape, but that's not one of them. Mostly because it bounces back to him and you can't just like make it so he can't have his cape at all anymore. So let's collect some treasure and some gas canisters for our gun. Those canisters will increase how many times we can use our specialty weapons. We almost got those gold bars. And our checkpoint was right here, so that it's not... didn't set me back very far at all. I just have to take out the turtle guys again. Feel bad for those guys. If they really are allergic to ducks, they picked a really bad place to move to. But alright, here we go. We got some balloons. We're gonna carry it. We're just gonna hang on to this and just kind of drift across. So long, suckers. I'm not even gonna bother dropping down. I'm just gonna carry it as far as they'll take me. And here we go. We have another new enemy. I forget exactly what these guys are called, but these guys actually do shoot their guns at you. This is one of the reasons why I wanted to keep the arrow power, the arrow gas. But yeah, you can only hurt those bouncing guys when you shoot them in the head. And oddly enough, their head can actually detach from their body when they're bouncing around. I don't know how that works. It's a Capcom NES game logic. Doesn't have to make sense. When does anything really honestly make sense in video games anyway? When you really think about it. I got a little too close to that guy. Alright, another turtle guy. So we'll take this guy out once again. Ah, nuts. Oh boy, I'm almost dead. Okay, I gotta somehow manage to avoid the... Ah, crap. I got so caught up in shooting the guy in front of me, I didn't compensate for the guy shooting behind me. Oh well, it's very easy to collect 1-ups in this game, especially if you do the bonus stages. But again, once I get to the later parts of the game, when I have like my gas canisters are maxed out and I don't have that much use to doing it, I probably will start skipping the bonus stages like I mentioned before. So once again, we'll just drift across everything. Just pass up on these guys. Again, avoid the heavy gas. Aero gas is the way to go. We're gonna want that in the next level. And a lot of levels beyond there. Alright, took that guy out. Shoot them before they start shooting at you. That's the key to victory. And you know what, I'm just gonna jump past you. Forget you. There we go. This turtle is a little too dangerous to keep around, I think. There we go. Oops. Alright. Nah, nuts. Oh well, I guess I'll take him out after all. I'm gonna see if I can bypass him, but that didn't quite work out according to plan. There we go. Alright, that worked so much better. So close to the end, too. Right here's where it's time for our boss battle against Wolfduck, who's basically turned into a giant hulking thing, and he's throwing things at me like he's Guts Man. Ooh. Yeah, you shoot the crates he throws and they burst apart. Yeah. Ooh, that was close. That was actually an accidental dodge, but I'll take it. And he's throwing crates. Okay. Whoa, I knew I was gonna get hit that time. Yeah, the aero gas is pretty powerful. It does pretty good damage. You can defeat enemies in about 8 hits, I think, with aero gas. But, you know, regular gas buster or gas gun shots will do the trick. Gas buster. Yeah, this game does take a lot of nods from Mega Man. I hear there's a mod that like incorporated like Mega Man 5 like buster mechanics into it, so Darkwing can shoot like 3 times instead of 2 times. But anyway, guys, next time on Let's Play Darkwing Duck, we're gonna head on over to the sewers and take care of Liquidator, a water enemy from the television series. So this has been FenixDown, and I will see you guys next time.